Today, we will be learning all about conjugation in Spanish verbs. To conjugate a Spanish verb, you must first look at the last two letters of the infinitive form of the verb. For example, you want to look at the AR in hablar, the ER in comer, and the IR in beber. Once you have your last two letters, you want to apply them to this handy table that I made. So for example, with hablar, you want to look along the AR column. If you were to say tú hablar, it would instead be tú hablas. If you wanted to say yo comer, it would instead be yo como. Let's look at an example sentence. Do you know what's wrong with this sentence? It says yo hablar español, when, according to the table, if you look along the AR column, yo should be habló. Therefore, the sentence is wrong. What we need to do is change the AR into an O. So now it says yo hablo español, meaning I speak Spanish. There are some verbs in the Spanish language called stem-changing verbs. An example of a stem-changing verb would be jugar, where the U turns into UE. It may be difficult at first to remember which pronouns cause the verb to change its stem, but an easy trick would be to learn the boot table. As you can see here, we have a table of the pronouns going I, you, he, she, we, you plural, and they. As you can see, there's a red boot drawn around I, you, he, she, and they. Any verbs that use the pronouns within these boot change the stem of the verb. So for example, if I were to say we play football, it would be nosotros jugamos fútbol. The stem does not change because nosotros is outside of the boot. But if I were to say you play football, it would instead be tú juegas fútbol. This is because you, tú, is in the boot.